Hello, how are you? I believe that you are doing good and the Lord has been always good on your side. Today I want to talk about something called humility. Humility is one of the topics with which we have to emulate in our lives. It is one of the topics which I always consider it as values to living a successful life. In any successful life, you must learn to be a humble person all the time. Humility attracts the blessings of God in your life. So humility is a quality of having a modest or low view of one's importance. You do not look yourself as much important, but rather you consider yourself as low. In as much as you may be professional in a given field, in as much as you may be much knowledgeable, and you know something in a very greater way. But if you want to attract the blessings of God in your life and you want to build trust even before people, then you must just learn to be a humble person. True humility is staying teachable, regardless of how much you already know. Staying teachable. Sometimes we get ourselves in situations of which you get into a situation of which they're teaching something and like you already know it. So for you to demonstrate humility, you must always remain teachable. You don't begin shouting at people. Many times when you shout at people, you're limiting your values, and many times your dignity even goes down. But if you are a humble person, there's a way in which you have to address issues. So through humility, it's staying teachable, regardless of how much you know something. But you must just be teachable. So humility is not denying your strengths. Humility is being honest about your weaknesses. Sometimes we might also be weak in some areas. So if you want to learn something, then you must just be humble enough. Humble people, they know something, because if you're humble enough, it becomes you get into a better position of even listening to people and talking to people. So pride must die in you, or nothing in heaven can live in you. If you want to know God, if you want to experience God in a greater dimension, then you must let pride to die. You must appreciate people in whichever place you are. You must not use the resources God has blessed you with to go out and shout at people. But rather the Lord blesses us so we can be a blessing to people. So always be a humble person. Allow yourself to be taught. Always be humble. Let humility dwell in you richly. So being humble helps to build trust and facilitates learning. It helps to build trust among people. There are people whom they cannot trust you because you are pride. You are driven by pride. And there are people who can trust you because you are a humble person. We associate with people, and many times we talk. The words we talk have a greater impact to our tomorrow's life. So if you want to have a better life and a successful life and a prosperous life, then always learn to be a humble person. Humble people attract the blessings of God in your life. And the true one of the examples of humility is that sometimes you might be in a line. Maybe you are in a line, you are being attended something. There's a person who has come there, or like an elderly person, and you are young. It's good that you may give them a space so they can be served. It demonstrates humility. Be humble enough so you can be prosperous, so God can bless you in a great way. Thank you. God bless you. God keep you. Amen.